Hello guys and welcome to this video where I'm gonna show you some tips how you can improve your gameplay with the .50 GS or just any other gun actually. First of all, you need to know how your playstyle is going to be, so you will need to customize your weapon appropriately for that. I'm going to customize my weapon so that it has a high bullet velocity and larger damage. As I'm not going around running around hip firing with the gun, I'm more taking my time and aiming up for the headshots, as you will see later. But you just need to know how your preferred game style is, and you will need to customize your gun after everything so that it will be correct to your playstyle. It would be dumb to have a weapon when you are that is very good at long range and is very accurate, but or has a bad hipfire when you're just always hipfiring. So you need to think about that when you're customizing your guns. And this is for every other gun. I'm going to call the .50 GS a deagle in the video, because that's what I've grown up with. The first tip for this is always you go after the headshots actually. As you can see, every headshot is one-shot kill at short to medium ranges, so always be smart to go after the headshot. If you're not going after the headshot, it will be 2 to 3 shots to get the enemies. So this is especially for the Deagle and for the revolver, the X16 and other guns, it might be different. Another thing that you need to do is always check the angles. Peek and hold your zoom in at the angle so you're always ready. Like there, I didn't just go in with hip firing mode, I actually zoomed in before I peeked the corner. It's very important to do that if your playstyle is with the high velocity and bad hip fire on the Deagle. Also, think about what you're doing. Don't just run out and try to get a sick kill. Think about how you're gonna play. The enemy will often try to push you. The Deagle is very good at defending and rushing smaller buildings, but you should not do it at longer ranges, as you will see later on. Also, don't be afraid to use more than one bullet in close quarters. Sometimes the enemy might have an advantage. They might have an M4 like this, or Scar, and you'll be killed. Don't use the Deagle at long ranges. The gun isn't that accurate, as you can see here. You can be lucky at medium ranges to get a person. Here we have an example at a little bit long range, where I tried to go after him. I get one hit at the end, but he didn't die from it. We have close quarters. I got an assist, but as you will see now here in a few minutes, you need to take advantage that you're close up, and the Deagle has a lot of damage close up and not at a far away distance. So always think about when you're putting out your secondary instead of your main gun. Sometimes if you use it to instead of a submachine gun, Deagle can be actually better at some of the distances, but overall your main gun will be the best at long distance, and the Deagle will just be good for close quarter combat when you have your aim in the height of a head, so that you will get the headshots. Always think one step ahead when you're using the Deagle. Enemies can just run, they have fully automatic rifles almost every time, and you will only have one shot. Here you can see again, I'm trying to get one, or 3 guys, I get one of them with a headshot, I tag the other one and get him with the second shot in the body, so it's 2 shots in the body. So you really need to always take a look of where you are aiming, improve your aiming and so, and never just rush into anything. Always check the corners. If you have been shot at an enemy at one point, peek from a different angle, that will help you get them. This is with every gun. If it's a hot place, you get a lot of fire, try to get away from it. That can help you get to a new position, get one enemy. Hope you won't die from another one. But always take your time, practice your aim, use it. Gun game can sometimes be a great game, so that you can practice your gun. Also, know the map, know some of the sneaky spots where you can peek enemies. Take your time, yeah. And again, if the opportunity is there, really just go after the shots. And always headshots. As you saw there, headshots. Some of them weren't, but most of them were just headshots. Also, be ready to compensate that they will lay down, and so you need to have your aim on point with the gun. The best tip I can give to get better with the .50 GS of the Deagle is just to practice and don't overuse it, because then you will be mad at the gun because you don't get some easy kills because you're overusing it. So use it when it's necessary. Use it at close quarters. Use it for fun. Don't just run around with it all the time. Unless you want the gold camo for it, of course. Then it's a great thing to use it. That was actually some of the things that I had. I hope that some of the tips I gave you can improve your play style with the .50 GS, or Deagle as I call it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope you did get something out of this, both with this gun, but also with every other gun following these tips. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, please give me a dislike. If you did, hit the like button. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.